true God, through the prayers of his most pure mother, of our Father among the saints, Saint Nikolai Orthodox patron of this holy community, of the all honorable apostles, and our Father among the saints, John Chrysostom, Archbishop of Constantinople, whose liturgy we have celebrated this day, of the holy and righteous ancestors of God, Joachim and Anna, and of all the saints. Have mercy on us and save us, for he is good and he loves mankind. Amen. Glory to Jesus Christ. So I won't belabor you with many words. Obviously, we're all anxious to partake of our love feast, our meal. So I will not say too many things. Of course, there's been a lot of communications this week regarding where we go, as a community in the short term while we're waiting for our building. So you can ask me questions afterwards. The only really two announcements that I want to make, despite the tremendous loss that we feel as a community, we also need to keep, especially in this week, in mind those who are suffering in Texas, especially in the Houston area. So please keep them both in your prayers, and in any way that you can support monetarily, please I encourage you to do so. There is International Orthodox Charities, IOCC, that you can support, but of course there's many ways in which you can support those who are suffering tremendous loss in the Houston and Texas areas. So especially keep them in mind. Also, next week we will gather at St. Mary's, the Sacred Heart of Mary Parish, just right down the street at the corner of Columbus Road and Paris Avenue. The address is in the bulletin. But we will gather there for liturgy starting at 11 o'clock, so about the same time. So we thank Father Nicholas and the community of St. Mary's for their tremendous generosity in opening their space. Of course, many in the community offer their spaces, and it's one of those things we would want to thank them all, but we have to meet in one particular place. So we thank everybody that reached out to us this week, but we will be meeting there. From going forward, we're probably looking at 3 or 4 months to be at St. Mary's. So it'll be a great joy to gather with you next week, 11 o'clock at St. Mary's. And I got a call from last night from some dear friend of yours, Father Basil, and he will join us next week as well. So we had hoped that he would come here a long time ago. We were going to offer him kind of a way of thanks. We'll do that next week. So he called and wanting to join us next week for liturgy. So the blessing of the Lord be upon you, strength, courage in this time. As I said, this can be our joy is to be with Christ, and Christ both went to the cross and rose on the third day, and so if we expect to be his fellow traveler, which is our joy, we cannot expect really any other way. So may that strengthen and encourage you this week, and we will gather again together next Sunday at St. Mary's at 11 o'clock.